everyone. I see some familiar faces. For those of you who do not know me, I am Naiara. I'm the Tourism Advisory Lead at Colliers in MENA, and today I want you to get to know some AI best practices in the industry, some insights. We've been hearing a lot about AI as a buzzword. It's everywhere, every report, every session. But we still feel that the industry doesn't know exactly how it can impact the industry, how we can actually apply this to our businesses, to our destinations, to our entities. So yeah, today my objective is to change the way that we perceive AI, not only as a buzzword, a theoretical topic that we know has a lot of benefits for us, but to actually see real-world practices and examples from different destinations. This presentation is based on our latest publication. We released it on Monday, so it's fresh out of the oven. We collaborated with Mabrian, an AI data provider in the region specialized in tourism insights. And what we wanted to do is, as I was mentioning, focus on the practical examples of actual destinations that are successfully implementing these measures. So for today's agenda, we are going to quickly go through the benefits of using AI for destination management, and then quickly go through the benefits of using it for marketing. But I actually want to focus on the actual practices and the results that many destinations are getting from using it. So just quickly going through this, we have enhanced visitor experiences, the level of detail and personalization that AI allows us to go is huge, never seen before. We can target the needs of our segments without much effort, and this will enhance the visitor experience in the destination. There's operation efficiency. We have predictive maintenance, allocation of better resources, including staff, that will reduce waste, that will allows us to save on costs. Safety and security, we will see it in one of the case studies. Also for sustainable tourism, systems of management, and the improving of the assets of the destinations and entities. Crisis management and visitor flows. There's also several case studies you can find on our publication. So let's move on to the first case study. We're going to use this as it is a large event that needs to be managed. There's a lot of challenges that come from Hajj pilgrimage, so we all know it. There's more than 2 million people gathered in Mecca and Medina, and the logistical and safety challenges that arise from this huge event is something that Saudi Arabia is currently working on using AI. There's three main initiatives and actions that Saudi Arabia is considering. First is facial recognition technology. So AI monitors crowds in real time and provides actions and recommendations for the authorities on how they can manage the crowds, how they can redirect pilgrims to lesser crowded areas. And at the end of the day, this is enhancing visitor experience because they have to wait less. And it's a safer environment for the pilgrims and also for the residents. Another action that AI is currently doing is AI-powered drones. They provide a bird's view of the crowded places, and the authorities can rearrange people and moving flows to lesser crowded areas. And finally, there's the other initiative. AI is managing the entry permits, so it allows only authorized people to restricted areas, increasing the safety of the destination. Very aligned with Saudi 2030. It's modernizing the infrastructure and enhances visitor experience. Then we have this Coral AI. It's very on trend right now. It was launched 2 weeks ago. What is exactly Coral AI? It is an advanced AI-driven platform. It's a combination of sensors, machine learning algorithms and real-time monitoring. It's real-time monitoring the natural assets that coral reefs are. We know that there's many projects coming up in the Red Sea coast that at the end of the day are benefiting from this natural asset that Saudi Arabia has. And the Kaus University wanted to not only protect. We've seen a lot of AI initiatives that are only monitoring and protecting, but Saudi Arabia took a step further, and it's not only monitoring, but it's actually improving and regenerating the coral reef. The system has it triggers an immediate response. So whenever it detects that there's a risk, whether it's temperature, it's pollution, it gives the coral the microorganisms that are required in order to regenerate and create a more healthy marine ecosystem. We've seen this in Australia, but it wasn't proactively improving the ecosystem. They collaborated with Microsoft AI, but it was merely monitoring. So now Saudi Arabia is actually improving it. Now let's quickly move on to marketing. As I was mentioning, the key advantage that AI is providing us is micro-segmenting our audience. Now, we usually tended to make segments and pools and target position based on groups of people. This is not the case anymore. AI is allowing us to personalize messages and content and channels to a single individual. So this is actually amazing. We haven't seen this before. And not only that, but AI is also creating the content and organizing it accordingly, publicating by itself. So right now, everything that's related to marketing can be pretty much automated. We have the example of Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi's tourism board partnered with Hootsuite and Brandwatch for their digital marketing campaign. There's several initiatives that have been going on, but AI is first segmenting their audiences. It's no longer families or culture travelers. They gather all of the data that they have from these people, and they know exactly what they want to do, when they want to do it, with who they want to do it. So all of this is gathered, and then AI is generating the content, whether they like videos or they like Instagram posts or they like recommendations. This is also provided to each specific preference. On top of that, they have a digital strategy that it's very linked and automated using AI. So all of this content that AI created for these specific preferences is launched and published based on the optimized timings and channels that AI already selected for each type of customer. And this is it. As a summary, I would like to highlight that AI is not only providing us with impactful, successful initiatives, but it's actually changing strategically. It's a strategic asset that we have to consider for our companies and our destinations. Otherwise, we won't have this competitive advantage. We will be outdated. This is pretty much the presentation. I thank you so much for coming here. I highly encourage you to download our report. We don't have time for questions, but I'm happy to answer if you email me or you come pass by our Colliers stand. I'll be there until 2. And I highly encourage you to stay for the next session with my colleague Nicholas moderating. It will be right now. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it.